Hello, welcome. Today I have another ink review video for you. This one is Cactus Fruit Eel, and it's by Noodlers. And it looked like a really bright and crazy color, so I wanted to give it a try. So we'll go ahead and make a swatch of that real quick. And yes, this is extremely bright and bold, like a fuchsia color maybe. Very pinky purple. Super pretty. And there is a lot, and I mean a lot of pigment. Like, I'm not saying this is a pigment ink, I just mean that it's very saturated, I guess. Alright, let's try writing the name on here. Let's see, Cactus Fruit Eel. And this is by Noodlers. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put this under the fan to dry. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So this is some copy paper, and we're going to test this out. And the reason I always test everything on copy paper is because sometimes maybe you're at work or school and you don't have anything else available to you except some cheap paper, and you just want to know if the ink's going to behave. So that's why I do the test like this. That's an S, not an F. Sometimes my hands try to go to the next word before I'm ready. Alright, copy paper. Alright, so that's how that looks so far. You can see it's a really beautiful, deep, like fuchsia type color. Alright, we'll set that aside, and then I'll get the HP 32. HP 32 is also a copy paper, however, it is much higher quality. It has a very nice, smooth feel, and it resists the ink really well. So sometimes if there's any special effects in the ink, you'll get to see it on this paper. And it is a very good budget-friendly option. Alright, this is Cactus Fruit Eel, and this is HP 32. And if there are any other colors that you would like to see me review, just leave a comment, and if I have the ink or if I can get it, then we'll do a review video. Alright, this looks really nice. I'll go ahead and set that aside to dry, and then we will go to the next one, which is going to be Tomoe River. Alright. And Tomoe River paper usually shows off the properties of the ink really, really well, so I always include it in here. Alright, Cactus Fruit Eel. And let's see, Tomoe River. Alright, draw some lines. Okay. And if there are any, oops, sorry, got a little ahead of myself there. Anyways, if you find these videos helpful and you would like to see more, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you can see more videos. Here's how that looks so far. And I'm going to go check on our swatch and see if it's dry. I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back, and here is how the ink looks on copy paper. So this looks like it'd be a safe one to use. I don't see any feathering, and it's a really pretty, like fuchsia, like pinky purple, very, very bold color. Very pretty. And then here's how it looks on the HP 32, and you can see it's a much richer color on this paper compared to how it looks here on the copy paper. And there is a tiny bit of halo shading around the edges there. And you can see that shading here in the writing. It's really, really nice. And then on the Tomoe River paper, same thing, the color looks really good. And you still see that halo shading around the edge here. And it goes in the where the ink pooled in the center and kind of spread out. You can see it's a little bit lighter, and then it goes to this darker color a little bit. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Like, what I'm trying to say though is here on the HP 32, the ink didn't get to pool the same way that it did on the Tomoe River, so the color looks more even. but that also means that in the writing on the Tomoe River, you see a little bit more shading. So they're both very good papers to use, or actually all of them are fine, but these two give you the best color, I think, but it's completely up to you. How, you know, what you think is what you prefer. This is going to be something that just is just your preference anyway. So, but it's very pretty color, very, very nice, and kind of an unusual color. I don't think I've seen one that was quite that rich and vibrant. And then here is the same ink, but on the swatch that we made. And you can see, just like before, you've got this really, really nice shading around here. And it looks like I put down a little too much ink because it's a little bit damp here, just slightly, but that's fine. Down here it's dry, and you can see it's a darker. That might actually be a tiny bit of a sheen, but I don't think so. I think it's just where I put the ink a little thick. And you can see down here in the writing there's a little bit of shading. So this is a really, really pretty ink, very unusual color, but very, very nice. And yeah, so I'll leave a link for this down below where I found it. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.